Well, isn't it beautiful out here? It's like 7 degrees outside. Just cleaned off the van. Luckily, I had the super extendo that's left over from New Jersey. What did I get this from? BJ's Wholesale Club. Years ago, I had a few of them. I had a blue and yellow one that I broke, and I forgot that I had this one in the van. It just so happened to be sitting up top in the little cubby hole that sits above the drivers. So I'm so happy about that. About to run out to the store. I wasn't planning on going out anywhere, but the everything inside the camper is good. The hot water heater outside the camper is good, even though I have it skirted up, all of that stuff. But the why can't I think of it? The heated hose coming from the IBC totes. The camper itself is keeping warm, keeping the pipes and everything warm. The hot water heater on the outside is warm. Plus, I have a little electric heater blowing to where the pipes go in and out under like this little cubby hole thing. But it did freeze, which is so weird about here in Oklahoma. The entire night, everything was going good. The sun comes out, and then boom, right at the IBC tote, the water freezes, and it was just right there, right beyond the heated hose. So right now, I'm going to get some heating tape or something like that, so I could wrap around that little section and on the front of the IBC tote, extension cord so I can plug that in. Also a female to female hose connector, because I have one of those quick connects on there right now, and the quick connect is it takes it from this to this and then back to that, and I think that's what's preventing it from free flowing, and it's freezing up. But I'm about to drop these windshield wipers, put this away, make sure I keep this nice and good and handy. I think it separates as well, so you can use the scraper separate and all. This thing is pretty cool. If I press a button, will it drop in? Yes, it will. It's almost like a lightsaber for all of you, what is it, Star Warsian. I'm a Trekkie. I really didn't get down with Star Wars, but about to put all this away, get on the road before everything freezes up more and all that stuff. But I'm so grateful for this experience in off-grid living. So I'll show you what I get, set it up, and go from there, as long as my hands don't freeze. So I got on these gloves. These gloves are great. All right, well, kind of sucked, but the hardware store, so it's a local place, they decided they weren't going to open today. And the on the radio, just talking on the radio, and heard one of my brothers in the area, and they just happened to be close by. They stopped by. More people showed up in the parking lot, and one of the people there knew the owner, called the owner, and then the owner said, "Oh, no, I'm not opening up today. The snow, we don't think we'll do a lot of business." And at that time, I was the first vehicle that got there, and then 10 more vehicles pulled up. Everybody went up to the door, and everybody got pissed that they weren't showing up. I wasn't pissed. And we're talking with my brother. He called his wife. Then she said that she had one of those electrical lines that could wrap up. And my other brother was with him, and he said that for his IBC totes, he used to just use these hand warmers. So they stick on there. It's supposed to work for 12 hours. So I'm going to use some of these. Got some a few of these so I could put them in my Renogy 2000 watt inverter to extend the cables out, just so I could plug in the monitor switches that I have from SwitchBot, but I can't plug in all of them right there actually on the inverter because it's not enough space. What else did I get? Got a 50-foot extension cord just so I can route it around the best way that I can instead of getting a 25-foot, which would have actually worked. And what I use a lot, some duct tape, well, Gorilla Tape, because it works. I think that was everything that I got. Now to go meet up with Bear Independent, go get that heated tape thing so I could put on there. I'm going to use some of these hand warmers because Panda said that they'll work. So we'll see what happens. Follow along. The cavalry has arrived. Brothers is the key. Wait, yeah. Let me see that hat.
Yod hey, Vav hey.
Oh shoot, wait. And you have one on too. Hey, look at me. Mine is just sitting here on my messy dash.
Collecting dust.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh well, then you don't get this then.
Oh no.
I'd like to thank my wife for being a pack rat and buying a bunch of shit that we don't need. Because my brothers might need it at some point. So here you go. 125-foot heat tape.
125. Holy
just
crap.
Lay it over the valve.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm
running in and out of the camper trailer, wrapping around the dogs a few times.
Yep, that's what's going to happen.
Good to go.
Oh, look, it's Snow Panda. Well, got the tape. Gonna go hook it up and survive this micro blizzard. Shalom. Yeah, shalom, y'all. All right, just got back home and I'm out of coffee. Like that sticker. Oh. But I think that I'm gonna leave the van running so I could come in here and thaw out, go do more stuff, come back, thaw out, go do more stuff, and that's how it's gonna work for right now. I think I'm gonna start with the hand warmers. Where are they? Bought a whole bunch of them. So this is the first thing that I'm gonna put on. Actually, I'm gonna put maybe like 4 of these on and then go from there. So let's turn the radio off. Drove by accident on the way up here, up to the mountain. I'm not sure if anyone was severely hurt, but a couple of people were getting in an ambulance. At first I thought that it was a fire at a house or something like that, but no, there was a vehicle in a ditch. So prayers go out to them and whoever was injured. But gonna put a few of these up first to get the heat started, and then gonna come back, warm up some, and figure out how I'm gonna snake this thing all around the 2 IBC totes to get them nice and toasty so we can continue to have some water in here. The one I ordered, I think, was 9 feet, and Hami just had this sitting out on the porch 125 feet. So gonna get to that. Can't set up a tripod and film everything, so I will, once I get back here in the van, I'll check in and let y'all know how things are going. All right, first 2 applied. Put one on the back right there, one right there. Everything was still flowing. I had it all covered up with the straw bale that I broke up yesterday. But our chickens and dogs like to come and dig through all of this, and that's why I think it froze. So I got those 2 on there. I'm gonna put one up on the back wall, or maybe 2 on the back wall to make sure, maybe 1 on the back wall. Gonna try and conserve, and then figure out if I can fish the hot water tape around on the inside, maybe on the side, up and down, up and down, up and down, around the pipe, up and down, up and down, up and down, around the pipe, and see where it goes from there. Well, here's what it's looking like inside. Just broke up some of the ice inside there. It's just a layer of ice up top, but and on the walls it freezes up some, but the middle, the core of it is still water. So if I can keep the front of this IBC tote somewhat warm, we'll still have water. Back over again, and where's my wife? Oh, there she is. Oh, no problem. Thank you. Got the thermometer. Going to check to see what the hand warmers are doing over there, if they're helping out, and also a switch bot plug for once I plug everything in. All right, this isn't a good representation of a thermometer that you would use, but press it on there, saying 38. Press it over here. Oh, missed the spot. Saying it's about 37 degrees when I just checked it a moment ago. 39. So the whole thing is heating up, and this is set to surface temperature. Check the one back there. Can't get that. Let's see. The one on the back has it at 37, so it's warming everything up slowly. So that's a good thing. Those are good numbers. I got it snaked up and down one, but this one over here is frozen solid. So after I get sections melted, I'm gonna put some of the hand warmers on here so I can finish the job on this one. But that one got it wrapped all around at the bottom and going down the side, well, going down this side and on the front, but going to get it plugged in and see if it starts heating up. All right, well, we tried that heated, what is it called? Heated line tape or whatever, but I plugged it in and it was instantly pulling 3,000 watts, but that was going into my inverter. I'm not sure if that's its max and then it starts to settle down or something like that. I'm not sure. My generator is only 4,500 watts. I could grab another generator and have it sit there and try and work and pull the power. I'm not sure if that's gonna be the smartest decision, at least right now. I did order a 9-foot version, so hopefully that one pulls a lot less power than this 125-foot one that I purchased. So it's not at all a loss. More learning experiences on the homestead, trying to continue to provide for the family and make sure that they are covered and taken care of. Gotta have water. We have some containers inside that because we were dripping all day, and right now I have those hand warmers or sticky warmers on in a few spots around the water, and they're supposed to last for 12 hours. So and I put a temperature gauge out there. Now the temperature gauge, this one where you see it says the IBC totes, I'm gonna follow along with that. It's hanging off of the spout of the IBC tote. The hand warmers are wrapped around the hose and up on the IBC tote. So this is the air temperature that's around it while it's covered with straw. So I'm going to monitor this temperature, see how that does. As you can see on the other side of the camper, the our hot water heater, which is outside, That one is at 15 degrees, but it hasn't frozen because we're dripping water. The heated hose is heating the water going through there, and the heat that's from the mini split is also radiating out to it, and it's all covered up. And inside it's 70 degrees, and the front of our camper, as you can see, I'm not even sure if it's focusing, it's 9 degrees outside. And that's another one of those SwitchBot sensors. 9 degrees at the front of our camper. Where I have skirted up for the hot water heater, it's 15 degrees. Over at the IBC tote, it's 30, and inside it's 70. So that's what we're working with right now. I am going to turn the van off, go inside, go hug my family, tell them I love them, and thank y'all for this experience, because my mess ups and learning is going to be good for somebody out there that's trying to figure it out. So hope y'all have a blessed day. Shalom.